training!
What's going on, you guys? This is AllDanny1 on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you guys another Borderlands 3 video. So with this video I'm going to be giving you is going to be kind of like an idea video. It's not necessarily like going to be super helpful or anything like that. This isn't going to necessarily help you farm or be a better player. This is just me throwing out an idea that I think could potentially work for the Borderlands 3 game. But obviously I'm probably not gonna have anyone really see this video anyways, but I'm just gonna talk about it anyways because I want to. So something I had actually realized that I had never realized before was, yes, you can inspect your weapon and you can change the weapon skin and all that, which is something that a lot of people already know, but something I had never actually paid attention to, which I'm sure some people haven't, and I'm sure a lot of people have. But you can look at the manufacturer, you can look at the elements, and you can see the different parts on the weapon. So this kind of piques my interest, or piques my, I guess, interest, idea, whatever you want to call it, on what they could potentially do with this. And I'm pretty sure they might end up doing something with this, maybe not though, but my idea was, and it might sound a little too grindy, I don't know, but you have different manufacturer challenges. So you have Tor, you have the Hyperion, you got the TDR, you have all these different manufacturers and different challenges for them. So what I was thinking is, what you could potentially do is, once you complete the manufacturer challenges, you get the manufacturer parts, and that could go towards your weapon parts. And it doesn't necessarily have to go to that specific weapon type. It doesn't have to go to a Torg weapon. It can go to any weapon pretty much. And let's just say the Torg weapons would give you like the barrel accessory, the top barrel, I guess, would give you like plus 10% splash damage or something like that, right? Or, you know, plus 15% splash radius, because Torg is an explosive type of it's an explosive manufacturer. So you get things that are more beneficial towards Torg weapons, but you would be able to apply it to other weapons. I think this would be a pretty neat little add-on or update or patch, whatever you want to call it. I think it would be pretty cool because it would really allow players to customize their weapons and their builds the way they want to build. They can really make their build more towards their weapon. For example, if you're playing as Moze and you want to run an AR, but you want to also run explosives, but you found a really good like Jacob's weapon, and you don't want to run a Torg AR because you probably don't like Torg ARs other than the laser exploder, you can put these different accessories that could potentially make your Jacob's weapon a Torg weapon. Now, I mean, it's like, obviously it's going to be a mixture, but what I was going to say is, what they would also need to do, if they did allow us to have, you know, allow us to put these different accessories, different parts on your weapons, any weapon pretty much, they would have to up the difficulty. So from Mayhem Mode 3, it would have to go up a little bit higher to like 4, 5, and 6, probably, because of the fact that if you can create your own weapon, basically create your own weapon, upgrade your weapon to anything you want, then that will allow us to make Mayhem Mode 3 a lot easier. So obviously a lot of people don't want to play on an easy difficulty. They want to be challenged but also feel powerful and have fun with the weapons that they have. So being able to customize the weapons that they have and being able to play on a harder difficulty would probably be a lot better for a lot of people. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is something that they might be doing because, I mean, why else would they add parts, right? It doesn't really make sense to me, other than the fact that you could probably add stuff onto it. I don't know. And then another thing I do want to get into is the Guardian rank. So there's just two things in the Guardian rank that I really don't like too much. The main one is going to be the vehicle damage. As you can see, I put no points into vehicle damage. I didn't put any points into fight for your life movement speed, but that can still be pretty useful. Not that useful, but I don't put any points into it, but I can see how fight for your life movement speed could be pretty useful. But the vehicle damage itself is useless, and it's just a waste of space in my opinion, because if you think about it, you're not really fighting anything when you're in your vehicle. Yeah, you can fight stuff, it has guns, but you're gonna do more damage anyways with your actual weapons or your build. I mean, yeah, it's easier to just kill stuff while you're in your cyclone, while they're in the sky, like the Varkids. You can just easily shoot them down with your vehicle, but that already has enough damage itself. And then also when you play on Mayhem Mode 3 on True Vault Hunter, your vehicle will break if you just sit there, or you're just trying to chase something down and you're getting hit from the back from all over the place. Your vehicle's gonna break. That vehicle damage isn't gonna matter. If anything, it could have been vehicle health or something, or vehicle armor. But really, what I think they should have changed the vehicle damage to is elemental damage. Yeah, that might sound way too overpowered, but I mean, this is Borderlands, right? Like you gotta have some overpoweredness in this game, right? But yeah, I think elemental damage would definitely be a much better replacement for that, because then I would actually start putting points into that versus my crit damage or gun damage, because my crit damage and gun damage has really slowed down at around 14.6% is when it starts only going up by 1% every time. And I believe at like 14.85 or 14.9% is when it takes like 2 points to actually go up by 1% or something like that. Yeah, so that's one thing in the Guardian rank. Now the next thing in the Guardian rank that I think should be changed is the Bullet Collector. So the Bullet Collector is a 15% extra ammo pickup. That sounds decent, but if you just do the math, it is terrible. It's not a noticeable difference whatsoever. So I'm not exactly sure how much AR ammo you get back whenever you pick it up, just without the Bullet Collector, but I'm just gonna say 20 is how much you get. So if you do 20 times 15% or 20 times 1.15, that's only 3. So you're getting 3 additional AR ammo, AR bullets back to your magazine. So you went from 20 to 23. That's not a lot at all. What I'm thinking what they could probably do is increase it by 150%. That is a big difference in the percentages, but it's noticeable, because 15% extra ammo is not noticeable at all. It doesn't even look like it's helping at all, because it doesn't help. But if you do 150% times 20, that's 30 extra ammo. So you're getting 50 rather than 20 back, and that's just for the AR. It's things like the shotgun. I don't know how much ammo you get back for the shotgun. It might be 10. Let's just say it's 10, for example. 10 times 0.15 or 10 times 15%, that's 1.5 back. So let's just round it. We're just going to round it to the lowest, or maybe the highest. I don't know. Either way, you're getting 1 to 2 bullets back. So that's 11 or 12 bullets back, or rounds back in your magazine for a shotgun. Now if you do 10 times 1.5, that's 15. So you're going to be getting 25 back versus getting 10, 11, or 12 back. You guys see the difference? It's pretty distinct on 150% extra ammo back rather than 15. Even 100% ammo back would still be more beneficial, because it needs to be more noticeable. At least to me, it needs to just be a little bit more noticeable. Yeah, and I think one more thing I'd like to say is the increased luck for 10 seconds after each kill. I think that they should probably apply a percentage on this, because I have not really seen a noticeable difference with my luck. It feels like this is a 5% luck increase. Maybe it is, but I think they should just add a luck percentage on here, just so people can kind of get an idea of what they're getting and whatnot, rather than having to just rely on, oh, I get increased luck. But yeah. Oh, and I just realized Hollow Point's been disabled because they're doing a scheduled patch for this. But yeah, that's honestly it for this video. I know it might seem a little useless for you guys, but I just wanted to get my mind out on this, or speak my mind on this and whatnot. So yeah, if you guys agree, or if you guys have anything you want to add on, what you think they should add in this game, not necessarily like fixes, because obviously the vault space is a major thing. Inventory space, as you can see, I'm at 36 out of 40. I've been getting rid of items all the time. The stash space, vault space, whatever you want to call it, needs to be increased a lot more, especially due to the fact that they share the bank space, the vault space, stash space. They share, all your characters share it. So you might find something really good on one character, you might find it on another, and then another, and then another. And I think you have up to like 8 or 9, 10 characters. I mean, realistically, you might only really have 4 because there's 4 different characters, but they really need to increase the space you have in both inventory and bank. But I think the bank space maybe up to 500, because it is not big enough at all. And I'm always full in my bank. I'm always at the cap, and I have more legendaries just sitting around that I have to clean up my inventory, my bank, and just pick and choose what I want to keep, what I want to get rid of. And it's just kind of frustrating. But yeah, honestly, that's pretty much everything I wanted to go about with all this. Yeah, like I said, if you have anything you wanted to add on, just go ahead and throw it down in the comment section, because I love reading all this stuff and seeing what people think that needs to be fixed or added or whatever. Yeah, this is all Day 1 on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and peace.